So this is a video about replacing this piece with the ducktail that I got. So there are 4 little plugs, 4 plastic plugs like that go across the back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 on either side of the brake plate. You unscrew those. Don't worry about what happens to them because they can't fall out or anything. Just get them loose, get the back end to feel loose. Then along the sides here, 1, 2, and then there's some in the back, a couple on this side, are these little L tabs that hook through and into a slot that's on the plastic piece below. So what you do is you get the back end loose and you slide it back and off. Here are the places here where these screws would have been screwed in, holding it tight. And then here are those little L tabs that hook in under these slots in the black piece underneath. So that's step 1, get the old one out of the way. This is the new one, ducktail. It's going to be screwed down on those ends. So those don't have to be slotted in, but there are 2 of those little L-shaped tabs, one here and one here, that you want to make sure you get in there. So that's going to be, and of course the slots on the back here that go underneath the screws. So those are your key points for getting it situated initially. So these screws and tabs that are going to hold the back side down, just back them out, put them in just barely. So just so they're just started in, like so. That gives you more horizontal room in here to move the piece back and forth as you're working it in. Okay, folks, that's what's good. Now, get these in the front edge, on top, and then screw as well. Mine has to go over it in center, so I'm going to keep that squeeze down as tight up because the instructions next to me say to tighten these screws across the back. All right, it's got the back screws tightened up. Got some towels here because the next thing we're going to do is flip this down to here so that we can access the underside and attach those other points. So take these hinges off, which are exposed up here. And they'll tilt back, so they say. And I will note that they are adjustable. So keep that in mind. You might have to fiddle with them when you're putting it back to get your fitment. Careful not to drop these. They fall down into the engine compartment. So underside, there are screws embedded in the plastic body of the ducktail. And they can be seen now through the holes where the slots where the L tabs would have been on the original piece. So there are these plates. Different shapes. The regular round washer goes up here. This piece, it's neat, it fits right in, like so. And then there's one for the center, like so. So I'll screw those in and get everything locked down. I had some problems with clearance where these mounting points are. So I cut the ribbing away from each one of them, all four corners. So we're going to try it again and see how that works. Well, fitment's pretty good once I clearanced those ribs on the plastic underside piece. It looks nice. I think it's a nice little piece of flair. It's needs to be smoothed and stuff, but I'm going to let the experts do that. The professionals at the body shop. And of course it needs a coat of paint. I'm going to also just put the other piece back in and see what the fitment's like with that. There always was a lot of gapping around there, and this one has a little bit of a gap at the top when it's closed up in here, but I think it's within reason, and I think it's going to look a lot like the other one did in that regard. But I'm looking forward to seeing this thing in the right color. Just to use this as comparison, it's a little tough because of the silver versus black, but there's a sizable gap across the top. It's nice and even, which is good. Nice sizable gap around down here. I mean, that's good. You know, it's even, but it's there. So the other one fitting about the same way. Can't wait to see it in silver.